All right, guys, changing the cabin filter on a 2008 Corvette C6. The car is new to me, but I got the car and I checked the cabin filter. It was filthy. This is actually the old one, but I did not get the new one yet. So I actually knocked all the junk out of this one, vacuumed it, and brushed it off to use it temporarily until the new one showed up. But just so you know what you're doing, we're near the battery out in the engine compartment, and underneath you're going to find this cover which goes in here, and the cover is in there with these little hook teeth. You see these teeth? Those are the teeth on the bottom, so it cantilevers out like this. Now there's 3 little clips on the upper part that bite onto this lip here. So you lift those little wire clips and this thing will teeter-totter out. So I can't really show you, I don't have the best lighting here, but this thing was just behind the battery. You see the battery here. I actually took the terminal off because this one turned out to be a little stubborn. And I took this one engine cover off, you know, like that one. And so I took the oil cap off. Now, you don't necessarily have to do this. This older filter was flexible and soft. The newer one was quite rigid. And if you look deep in there, I don't know if I can show you this, the actual channels are curved upward, if you can see that. Can you see that? See the channel on the right side there? It curves upward, and then this channel, as you can see, it is curving upward. So it's forcing the filter to bend into a concave type shape. So you're gonna have a little force going in there unless the walls of yours are softer. This older one was softer walls, or maybe it's just broken in. And this newer one is quite rigid. That's the one I bought. There'll be a link down below. It's working, but it's tight and it's quite rigid. So here's the deal. I'm gonna slide this thing in. I'm above the battery, remember, and we're going in here. See if I can get this thing in here. And it just gets shoved up those rails. I took the battery terminal off because it was so high, it was kind of making it hard to flex. In hindsight, I don't think I needed to, and I know you can change it without, but this thing was fighting me so much because it was so rigid. I decided to see what was going on, and it was easier to see and force it in there. But if you can see that, now she's in there nice and tight. So maybe this one's better because it's quite sealed up. Can you see that? Okay, so let me get the light on her again. All right, so you can see that. I don't want to blind you with this light. So it's in there all the way, and I'm covering the air intake. And remember, the arrow points, the airflow is downward, so the arrow points down. The arrow's on the side of this thing. Remember, the filter has arrows on it right there? So the arrows point down towards the ground because the airflow comes in from the top. Mine was full of all leaves and debris and garbage in here on top of it. So as you pull it out, all the garbage stays in there, so that airflow is going downward. Okay, so now that that's done, we're just going to teeter-totter this little plate back in. Again, you don't have to take all this apart. I just wanted to see how this was designed. And once you have it in there, I clean my door because this is a nice soft rubber seal here. Just clean your door off so the seal is nice and clean. And then those little hook teeth will go down on the bottom lip, and you will cantilever it in place. There it goes, okay. And then the little clips, they're little wire clips, 3 of them up above, and they just drop down onto that upper lip. I can barely show you because of the lighting, but let's see here. Okay, I got all 3 clips down on the thing, on the door. The door is in place tightly. 1, double checking, 2, 3 clips down. Okay, so it's easy. Again, you don't have to take the terminal off. You should flex past that, and then you don't have to take this cover off necessarily, but mine was running into it and causing a little interference. This new filter is so tight that I really just wanted to make sure everything was lined up right. So now you know how it works. It's kind of a bent channel arcing upward, and that's going to guide the filter into a kind of concave shape. So depending upon what filter you get, again, I'll leave the link to this one down below. It's a reasonable price, and we'll see how it goes. But hope that helps. Appreciate it. Likes and subscribes. Take care.